Hello, I'm Dr. Killer 1207, and this is MechWarrior Online. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. Normally I do reviews on mechs and show builds, but today we are going to do how to play a light. What is a light's purpose? In my opinion, the light is probably the most important role out of your team, especially a comp team. The reason is they gather intel, and then towards late game they can actually win you the game because they're fast, and depending on the build they can punch you in the face and you're dead. They can also cap. Now, there's three things I like to remember when playing a light. One, you gather intel for your team. You pop a corner real quick, or you get to a certain area real quick, you see what they have, you relay that to your team. You can also cap, well, if the drop commander calls for that. The second is you don't engage. You regroup with your team. You stay with them. You protect them. Because especially in pub matches, you always know that light mech that wants to flank by itself. Third is you engage when your team engages. Basically, when your team holds them or pushes into their line or their team, that is when the light comes in and does what it does. You want to fight dirty in a light mech. You want to aim for backs. You want to aim for anything that's open. Left torso, right torso. Doesn't really matter. You're fighting dirty in a light mech. You should be fighting dirty anyways. 10v1. Some of you will get that. But it still stands that you should be 10v1 people. You shouldn't 1v1 because you're looking to win the game. The way you win the game is focus fire and ganging up on one mech at a time. So there's that whole saying I love, the boxing, the anvil and hammer tactic. Well, the hammer is basically lights and mediums. The anvil would be heavies and assaults. They hold the enemy into place, and the lights can come up from a different angle with mediums depending what you're running, and get different angles and start pushing them where you want them. Now we'll do some gameplay. Obviously I'll do probably one of the cheetah and one of the Jenner 2C with SRMs, or an oxide with SRMs, so that way you can see the gameplay from two different fields of a different mech. But you'll see that either way though, the role still remains the same. The three things I listed: intel, don't flank, regroup, engage when your teammates engage. So on to gameplay one. Alright, for gameplay one, we are on Viridian Bog. I had the pleasure of, when I woke up to do these recordings, to play with a couple of my Euro buddies in 228 that I haven't played with in a while, so I was dropping with them. It's a lot easier to get light gameplay and all that when you're playing with a group. So you're going to hear a lot of ramble about Germany or whatever the case may be. But as you can see, I'm basically rushing up to Echo 5 up here to scout out the Fox 5, Fox 6 side. Again, for the intelligence, the intel.
Might as well just rename it the German unit.
Excuse me. So here I see a seismic and it's a light. Oh, it's not okay. I can guess it's a light because I got there as quick as he did. And it's a spider.
Pretty much what Germany wants in the EU at the minute anyway.
So a couple another seismic. That's what they wanted when World War II happened as well. Over here. And I saved that comment. So here in a minute you're going to see me biff around this way because
people wonder why Britain left.
I'm 1v1ing. Now here I threw up a UAV basically because I want to give intel if they're pushing this side.
Like after Britain left the EU.
So right here I'm chilling. I'm going to wait
and said, like, you know, yeah, there's
calm down, wait, relax until the whole entire team catches up to get in position for me to push.
Subsidizing weaker economies, and they don't want to.
New target acquired.
So stuff like that, when I see that with mid pulse, I know I can go and take it. But you really got to be patient in going after stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, I make mistakes sometimes. So here I start seeing the team pushing up here, And I'm debating on if I want to go this way, the left side, or the right side, and I decided to go the right side. And the reason I said E is because I saw a Nova with small laser build, and nowadays if you see Novas or Storm Crows, you kind of want to stay away from them because most Storm Crows are running streak SRM 6s.
Oh,
So
why?
I decided to go on the right flank and
below your
hit
counter,
something over here.
New target acquired.
Kill it!
And then we focus on Julius. I see streaks. Oh, that's streaks. I don't really want to fuck with that.
Yeah, but I won't.
And then my teammate, what he does, and again, I just poke while they push around and take him out. So same thing here. I stop back up. I'm not 1v1ing the guy, like I was doing in the beginning with the spider.
Target destroyed.
I didn't get the kill, but it's okay. Here, right here, what I'm gonna do is use my terrain. So when I went around the right, I stayed patient. I popped up, shoot, right? As my team pushes around the streaks, I know I can't face it. Technically, again, you don't want a one-on-one with lights. So I back off, I poke, back off. Now I'm going to go right. As I went right, another mech knew I was coming right here. So I used the tree, and that's the thing with lights. You have to use the terrain consistently.
Yeah, it's called fast.
So I used the tree to block his shots and come up this way. And I'm trying to get that, but there's that Nova again with the small lasers, and I know, I really don't want to miss with that. So here, I have the back of the Stormcrow, no problem, it's okay. He dropped in the middle. This is a vital part right here. I'm gonna pause it because some of their mechs are staying up top, and then some of the mechs just drop down. Now, I have two choices. I can help right here, which in my opinion, I see an Atlas, Marauder, something with the... There's more enemies here than friendlies. So my thought is, okay, I don't really want to take this on, right? So I'm going to go and clear the top off so they lose their high ground and we can gain the high ground while they're stuck on the bottom. So we're going to play this. So as I'm processing this, I'm like, okay, let's go up here. So again, what I explained before, dirty fighting. Well, this Nova is basically dead. I can take him on now. CT, boom, he's dead.
I'm dead.
So here, I go around the corner to back off a little bit. Same thing, I focus him, and I see what's needs to be popped off. I shoot it, he's dead. So this is where lights really played that I did the hammer while my team anviled. And then I'm also dirty fighting now. I'm focusing the weak components of all my my enemies. So here I'm shooting the Atlas. Shouldn't really just flamers. But at this point I'm feeling comfortable. We're 6 and 8, but most of their mechs are damaged. And here again I use the tree to get between the Atlas because he has flamers. So a good thing against flamers is there I shot my one laser and I'm gonna shoot I have 3 as 1 by 1, so if he's shooting flamers at me, I won't overheat. I'll just
Fuck no! Shit!
Open.
Get the Marauder, he's one touch.
So the timber falls.
Rage quit, fuck you on. So
I pop off that, and now, like I say, he's got 1 Gauss. I'm not really concerned with this.
Target destroyed.
So Metal gets that very well done. 9-9, and at this point, I really am feeling pretty comfortable. Echo 5. Echo, yeah, he's moving quick. And how fast when I called that, I knew it was a light, so I knew I just had to chill. And I'm like, oh, it's a cheetah with SRM6s and small lasers. Interesting. So I go straight for his leg. Very, very bad shot there. Same thing. I'm using the tree to put in between me and him. So I was waiting for him to cross, and he dropped down. So what I'm going to end up doing is jumping across. I'm going to keep the high ground. So that way if he goes somewhere, I can always get him. But I got lucky and dropped behind him. Pop the leg off, and pretty much this is it right here.
Come on, cheetah. Oh, nice. Thank Christ for that.
Heat level critical.
So,
Got him.
Boom. That was GG. I was pretty excited about that. Gotta get good footage for this video, man. They're gonna hear you guys talking about Germany, though. And, 5 kills or 530. Pause it real quick. You know, I'm going crazy. I just woke up, had a couple cups of coffee, but 5 kills, 537 damage. Meadow did 655, 3 kills. Watts got unlucky. Same with the Nova. You know, I mean, It happens, guys. I've had bad games, you know. But the point of this footage was to show you exactly how I played my light. See, when I got up there, got the first intel, right? The spider's there. I'm kind of dueling them. I could have won it, but at the same time, like I said, I realized I'm 1v1 and this is kind of pointless. We're both poking each other. Man. So I moved, and the patience is a huge thing with lights. I had to wait there for how long? You know, it might seem forever, like waiting a minute. But I waited there, waited for the team to get in position, and I went up the right flank as the hammer kind of deal. You know, I came up and got a different angle, poked them. And basically, if you saw, I consistently fought with the team. I fought where I really wasn't alone. I didn't really feel that if I engaged somebody, I was the main focus of the fire. And that's the duty of a light, is take the focus. Like, you don't get focused on, but you do the dirty fighting. I was focusing left torsos, right torsos, legs, anything damage. But onto gameplay 2. And for gameplay 2, I believe we're on Caustic Valley. And this time, I'm in an oxide, an SRM build. Turn this down for a minute, because the last video, there was a lot of speaking going on. Which you should still be able to hear over it. If not, I can redo the video and all that. Let me know what you guys think. But other than that, though, okay, so Caustic, get back. I'm singing a little bit to the guys. But I'm pushing up towards the middle just to basically to hit C3, C4, Delta 3. I want to spot this real quick, but being SRMs, I can't poke really or shoot at a range and hit all my shots like a laser would. So right off the back, I already know I can't poke and win trades here. As an SRM build, even a small pulse laser build, again, in my mind, is the same thing. Try to gather intel. Try to let your team know where they're at. So here I move up. I'm moving, and as the team is with me, I start seeing they're kind of here, and I'm calling it out. I'm telling them, yo, they're here while we're joking around on TeamSpeak. That's why I turn the volume off. But there, if you notice right there, I don't shoot because I don't want them to know I'm there. So I pop a UAV right behind the rock to spot all these guys. Now I know they're all right here. So here I'm getting a little ballsies though. I should be waiting for my team, but if I can get a shot off and get out of there, just do that and then get out. To me, it's not too bad as long as like I'm using the terrain. I see the LRMs. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna back off. This cheetah, luckily jumps on me, but by then my team is coming around pretty quick. I aim for his legs. See, Nova comes up and the cheetah kind of fell into a trap, if you want to put it like that. So here, I hit the side of him. He turns around, sees me, hit him again, and then just back off. I'm doing that poking and shooting. And again, my team is here though. I'm not by myself. I'm with my team. So Bravo is my first thing. CT is damaged, so I'm gonna focus him down. He turns. He's trying to run, and I'm just gonna keep nailing him with these SRMs. And boom, goes down. Charlie looks at me. I'm going to use the terrain again, get up here, try to just, use everything to my best. Right here, I want to hit that torso, boom, it off. And I'm thinking, I can move on, but, he's stripped. Once he gets stripped, that's when I'm like, okay, it's time to move on. So here, our assaults are kind of fighting stuff over here. Right here, same thing. You can see the CT's open. So he can't do anything with ER larges against my SRMs. So I'm just going to aim him and just drop him. This is one of the reasons why I also picked this is you're going to see why you wait for your team. Okay, so here, as you can see, my team is far from me. Okay, there I'm like, oh crap, PPC. He opened up my right torso. I do a launch of SRMs and then I back off and I'm going to hide. Okay, all their team is here. So if I engage right now, I become the main focus of that engagement, and I don't want that in a light. So right there, I do that. I back off because he sees me or the urban. I don't know. Urban mech. So now now as the team is engaging, I'm going to engage. I'm going to push in and all that. Now, same thing here. The team is there. I'm like, okay, let me get a couple shots in, shoot that, and I'm gonna go back up to get cover and loop back around. Almost always like a hit and run, poke and shoot. The My teammate ends up calling for Fox, so I focus Fox. I come over there and I'm just gonna shoot him, help out my teammate, and he goes down fairly quick and he's done. Right here though, I'm out in the open and I'm getting hit by LRMs. Over here, LRMs just hit me and hit me and hit me and hit me, and so yeah, now I'm just using again the terrain to get cover, come back around, and hit what I can. But by now, like as my team is engaging, we're just picking them off. So overall, I mean, it was a really good game. Really good team, if you want to put it that way. I always talk about the teams, even the previous game, really, really good team. So, right here, still the Oxide is devastating. I'll pause it. 693 damage, 2 kills. Overall, look at us doing a good average, 2112, at 500 and above damage. Using my team. So, again, I'll emphasize I scouted, popped a UAV. I pushed up a little bit. You only do that when you know, and I could have died instantly if they had known I was there, but they didn't pop a UAV. Pop off a shot, back off, regroup with the team, push in, let the team do it. And I showed you too when I came out by myself, I end up being the main focus, and that's not what you want. You back off again, let the team engage, and then you go in. So I'm not going to record again over the first one. This one I did on quiet because I said it was a lot easier dropping with 228 guys playing the lights to really show. Let me know if you rather have the chatter in the background if I do videos like this with 228 guys, because a lot of times we're joking around and talking about other stuff and then we get serious depending if it's desperate or not. Let me know if you guys like the chatter in the background, hearing all of us kind of like talk, or if you rather have it like this when I'm doing videos where it's quiet and I just discuss on what I'm doing and all that. Because this is, like I said, it's different compared to the normal videos I do. So other than that, guys, comment, positive, negative, hit the subscribe button, check out my stream, and hopefully you enjoy this, guys. Let me know what you think, and MechWarrior on.